center of Central Asia is Karaganda, an industrial city that love their monuments. 2.5 hours south of Astana, I'm in Karaganda, and I'm in Winners Park, the translation of, and behind me is a statue named Broken Life in honor of the Kazakhstan men that died in the Afghanistan war fighting for the Soviets. There's lots of monuments around Karaganda, and also we saw in Astana remembering the past, and this one is for the Kazakhs that lost their lives in Chernobyl, memorial for that disaster. Here's another one, not really sure what this one was for. Being in a central location in Central Asia made it quite important for World War II and subsequently the Soviet Union era. Here's a monument to that, including the Eternal Flame. This guy, Apak Baizanovo, was the discoverer of the coal basin. Karaganda was built on the back of coal, and the symbol of the city you can see behind me, a Kazakh and a Russian holding up a massive piece of coal, signifying not only the industry but the unity of the two ethnic groups. In this city park, there's a statue of Alexander Pushkin, the Russian poet and playwright. This industrial town of around 500,000 people is not just about statues. There's also coffee shops and a house of culture where I took in a performance. Well, there wasn't very much about the Soviet Union in the National Museum. It was more prehistory and the Bronze Age, Iron Age, and then we skipped on to independence. Here in Karaganda, just about 30 minutes outside of the main centre, in the village of Dolinka, is a museum which is devoted to a study of the labour camps that were here. This used to be Karlag, the administrative centre of the labour camp called Karlag, and it was part of the Gulag, and inside it gives you a history from when it was started in 1918 to when it ended as a labour camp in 1959. Looking at the prisoners' lives, of which there was about 50,000 at any one time, and the officers' lives, of which there was about 5,000 at any one time. Very fascinating. The symbol of peace meets you as you enter the front doors. An estimated 1 million prisoners came through the camp between 1931 and 1959. Not much is known about the prisoners, but they would have been scientists, doctors, politicians, artists. But some of the rooms in this administrative centre have been recreated, such as the jail cell here, also the doctor's office here. The whole Karlag, or workers' camp, was massive, about the same size as France. Also interesting to see is some of the propaganda posters around that time from Lenin and Stalin. For those that were brought to Kazakhstan to work in the labour camps, those that died from the different nationalities were interred in this area, and there's a memorial for each different nationality in this area as a reminder. So that's Karaganda and the nearby Dolinka Museum, which was formerly the labour camp. Click on the Travel Professor logo to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future episodes.